Hey everyone, this is Amanda, or also known as Fixing This RN. Today is about putting money away towards bonus savings, so it's a little bit extra, a little itty bitty extra. We are working with $79 today. Still good, still take it. But I realized that I forgot to do my roll and save last week, which means that we need to roll twice, which means that we might be done after this, because if they're spicy numbers, it's going to take all the money. So we'll see how we do with the roll and save. This is from Kimmy's Budget, or also known as Beige and Girl Budgets. And basically the way this works, if you haven't seen it before, is whatever the color that you roll, whatever the number lands on, is how much you save for that challenge. The thing that I really love about this is the fact that you can change it up as much as you need to. So that is amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. It's one of those things you pray that you have money left over, but then you also hope that you save a lot of money. So, okay. So I usually, if you haven't watched my video before, I usually work down or work from top to bottom just so I can get more space. So we'll start with the bottom ones first. Phone is $4, and I also just realized I'll probably have to get change, but let's see where we can get 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not count these, but what I will do is I'll condense it if I see it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll replace this. So phone is for saving up for a new phone. Ideally, we would love to be able to pay it outright before we need a new one. If it doesn't happen that way, it's okay. It's not a huge deal, but it is something that we would prefer to do. Nursing, saving up for scrubs, and my nursing license, which is going to come before I know it, is getting 2. Clothes is getting 3. Looks like it got 2 last time, so we'll put this back and grab a 5. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting it up, guys. I just really have been struggling to pay this, apparently. 5. I don't want to take all my money. That's what it is. 5. I'll bring the other ones back out in a second. School is getting 3. So we will take, I said 3. So we will take 2 and grab a 5. Probably should have just rolled it twice and then decided from there. This is getting 3. So we'll do the same thing. House is getting 2. Sorry if the lighting's a little bit darker. I figured the overhead light's probably going to be too bright, but vacation is getting 6. So the powers that be want us to go on vacation. But it is darker than I normally film, so it might be a little bit darker than usual. Okay, let's bring these back out. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll again. Lots of 2s. Okay. So close is getting 2. Nope, I lied. Close is getting 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to put it back. Bonus getting 6. Actually, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's swap it out. Okay, flood is getting 1. So the flood is for my flood insurance. Grab another 10. Nursing this time is getting 2. Vacation is getting 2. 2. House is getting 4. Here, we'll do it like this. House is getting 4. Etsy is getting 2. And school is getting 3. Grab a 5, but then we have 2 5s, so we can put the 5s back and grab a 10. And then school, sorry if I'm being quiet, I just want to make sure I don't miss something. School is getting 3. 1, 2, 3. And school's for Carson. Annabeth is old enough where she really doesn't need anything for school. And for Carson's school fund, since he's little, we usually save up for school supplies, for like when he starts the school season. There's a special supplies fee that we have to pay at the beginning of like the school season, so that pictures come out of school supply, his school pictures, birthday parties that he gets invited to come out of the school. So just any little miscellaneous thing. Again, he's little, so it's, you know, besides like the tuition, it's not super expensive. I mean, we could buy a $5 gift for a kid and he's fine. Oh, and teacher gifts. We take it out in teacher gifts too. Okay, so after all that's said and done, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So we do not have a lot of money. I have my bonus savings binder, and if you have not watched, just a random dollar laying out. If you have not watched my video before, this is going to be basically, I roll a 10-sided die, and depending on what it lands on is how much I save. So that's typically how I use this binder. So let's grab the 10-sided die. And we're going to number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have the most basic challenge. I'm actually going to put that on hold first because we might come back to this to like finish it out. So I'll keep that in mind that we need to do that one. And then the next one is 7. So 7 is 7 is our 2026 challenge by Nita from the Organized Owl. So let's go ahead. We don't have any super small numbers. So I'm going to play it safe. And let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this 3. So we have a 3, and we're going to put $3 for this challenge. 3. Okay. 9. So 9 is actually in this book too. This is another 2026 challenge. This one I do not have a designation for, but I am thinking that it'll just be more money towards school. But this is from Cash and Color Budget. It's super, super pretty. Like, I'm sure my camera is not doing it justice. I like this because it is a little bit smaller denominations for the most part, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and do what should we do? Let's go ahead and do, I don't know what I want to do. 4. Let's do 4. Try to give as much love as we can to everyone since we're playing with less money. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Next is 2. Number 2 is General Greenback. Drew from Ready, Veggie, Go. So I've just kind of been doing these as we go along. So right now we are on our welcome page where we are introduced to General Greenback, and he is the leader of the Frugality Force. And he is meant to help us save. So this is us fighting to get General Greenback's retirement completed. Now for this is what I like to call, ooh, hold on. I gotta run away. Okay. This is Adam's binder. So this is gonna take a long time to save, but this is going straight to Adam. So anything that he might potentially need, we are saving up for. I was thinking about just putting it all aside and then giving him the money. However, he kind of does better when he has an idea of what it needs to go towards. He just does better with putting the money aside for it. So I kind of helped him along the way, or suggested, like, this one's for hockey, this one's random, so he gets to do whatever he wants with that one. This one's for video games, so things like that. So that is General Greenback. I really love that binder. I wish I could play it more. One is Dottie 500. So Dottie 500 is from Mystic Budgets, and it's a super cute game. Basically, you get a bunch of little dashboards, and I'll bring them out if we save any. We probably will. And you get this little card, and you decide which color saves what. You have to put a 5, a 2, and 3, and then the rest of the colors are 1. So I could have made these like whichever color I wanted. And then it comes with little pom-poms. And so what you do is you pick 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a 3 and we have a 2, so that's 5. So 3 and 2 is 5, and then we have 2 1s, so that is 2. So you get 3 other little cards. You get a 3, a 5, and a 2. I'm not going to bring out the 2 because we don't need it, but I'm going to bring out the 3 and the 5. So basically what this does is you are going to, actually let me leave that out because I've already forgotten. So we are going to color in to show that we did get a 3 and a 2. So we're going to color 1 in, or sorry, not 3. Ooh, I'm doing the 5. Okay, disregard that one. Hold on. We are going to color in a 3 and a 2. And so basically what this is that when we fill this 3 up, and then we fill this 2 up, and then when we fill the 5 up, that means that we've saved $500, and all the ones that we've saved along the way are the plus. So when it says Dottie 500 plus, it's saying your $500 from the board, and then also the extra ones that you saved along the way. So it's really cool. Let me put this aside real quick. Okay. What do I want to do? We have $9 left. I think let's go back to where we were supposed to start off with, which was the most basic challenge. Because this is where it took me. And let's go ahead and save some money in here. So this is the most basic book, the most basic savings challenge book. This is from Beautiful Budgets Co. I did get it on Amazon though, so you can buy it straight from Amazon. And then this comes in 3 sections, and the 3 sections will save $5,000 each. So the first section is for debt, so that is what that is. The second section is for savings, and then I haven't decided the third section. So the second section is going to take me a long time to save for savings. And then the first one might take me all year, but it's nice because they're in small increments. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the second section. So, I think I said 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have $9. So that means we are going to color in. What are we going to color in? Let's do the 6 and the 3. So I just like this because, like I said, it's small denominations, and then before you know it, you're going to save a page, and then you're going to save another page. So it's going to happen. It's not going to happen fast, but at least this breaks down the number where you're not constantly looking at it, trying to figure out how much farther you have to go. So I do like that part of it. Okay, so with that being said, that was the last of the money. Let me actually put that in the binder though. Hopefully by the end of February we'll get a little bit more money to play with, because it's definitely fun to play with more money, but if it doesn't happen, it's okay too, because ultimately the savings is just extra. What I really care about is us paying off the debt so we can live in a better situation. So that is my main focus. Everything else is just extra. So even though we don't get to play very long or it goes really quickly, it's still fun to do it, and it's still a blessing to be able to have some extra money to put aside. But that is all I have for today. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on the next video.